Welcome to Uffsides. It's time for the conference championship games, Final Four. I'm Matt Ufford, joined by Alex, and Will's not feeling so well. The Cowboys are no longer in the playoffs. Our Final Four are set 4 great quarterbacks, maybe the best 4 quarterbacks in the game, in rematches from earlier in the season, although lots of different players are healthy this time around.
Boo.
Any closing remarks about the Cowboys, Will?
What's the point?
All right, first game, Packers at Falcons, the NFC Championship, and the final game at the Georgia Dome. Georgia Dome, home of such legendary Falcons wins like last week against Seattle and a couple years earlier against Seattle. Great college football games held there over the years. In my opinion, these are the 2 hottest quarterbacks in the game right now. If I were making the awards, I would say this is Aaron Rodgers, the MVP, versus Matt Ryan, the Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
You can switch those around if you want.
Rodgers was hotter with the mustache, though.
Yeah.
Something to ride.
I think this is the better of the 2 games because it's quarterbacks who are even hotter playing against defenses that are, can we say trash? Yeah. I think both defenses are hot trash. The Packers have kind of a good run defense, but both teams are pretty lousy against the pass. I will say about the Packers secondary, as bad as they are against the pass, their safeties are really good. Clinton-Dix and Morgan Burnett.
Yeah, but he's banged up, so we don't know if he's going to play.
Woo! Definitely not playing for the Falcons. Adrian Claiborne, he was second on the team in sacks, so you're replacing him with Dwight Freeney. He is 39?
At least.
He's so old. These teams faced each other in week 8. What happened?
Falcons eked out a last-second win, but the Packers didn't have Randall Cobb, Ty Montgomery, Jared Cook, Clay Matthews, Demarius Randall, or Quentin Rollins.
And they didn't have Aaron Rodgers in his current iteration.
That too.
Why didn't they play those guys, though? They probably would have won.
Ooh, we have all sorts of family ties to talk about, not just with Aaron Rodgers, who has made a great case for not talking to your immediate family. Mason Crosby is like the anti-Aaron Rodgers. He's super close with his family. Mason Crosby, of course, hit 2 50-plus yard field goals in the final 2 minutes of the game to beat the Cowboys.
Not everyone agrees that he made them.
While we're on the subject of family, Clay Matthews is going to be rushing the passer against his cousin Jake. Lots of white guy hair in this. We got Clay Matthews. David Bakhtiari's super gross, like long curly hair. When I see David Bakhtiari, I think of like the shirtless, hairy guy who sweats a lot in a pickup basketball game. I would not want to rush the passer against David Bakhtiari because I'd be like, oh, some of his hair touched my skin. And then there's also Brooks Reed on the Falcons, who is like discount Clay Matthews in literally every way. It's a downgrade in quality of his long blonde locks, of his handsome face, and of his play on the field.
Meanwhile, I'm a clearance rack Brooks Reed, so.
Yeah, you're heroin Brooks Reed.
Yeah.
Julio Jones looks pretty good. He's a giant man that can stop and start on a dime. That's not fair.
And he's half strength right now with the turf toe.
Who are the Falcons going to get on the sideline to troll their opponents?
Future's out of the question this week.
Jordan Rodgers?
They're going to have Aaron Rodgers' family on the sideline.
The Rodgers Family Gospel Choir?
Wearing Falcons jerseys. Future apparently sent his son, who lives with Sierra and Russ, a Falcons jersey, to which Future's son said, "Who's Future?" Looked at Russell Wilson and said, "Daddy, who's this man sending me a Falcons jersey?" Arthur Blank.
Old Artie Blank.
Dancing to Bad and Bougie.
Vampire mortician Arthur Blank. He's just over there grinding to a Hitchcock soundtrack.
Step into my Home Depot. It would be ironic if you stabbed him in the heart with a stake that you'd fashioned from Home Depot.
The only thing that'll kill him.
All right, the line on this game is Falcons by 4.5. I took the Packers last week to cover a close one, and I'm going to do the same this week. As great as the Falcons are, I think that Aaron Rodgers in God mode is equal to the task. Of the 2 defenses, I think the Packers have a slightly better one. I think it's going to be just an absolute shootout. I'll call it 38-35 to the Packers.
And especially, I think Jordy Nelson has a decent chance to come back. Packers.
All the way around?
I'll take, Cowboys by 4.
And the AFC Championship game Sunday night is a rematch of a Week 7 game in which Tom Brady and company defeated, not Ben Roethlisberger, but Landry Jones. What happened in that game?
The Pats' best player that game was Gronk, too, so.
Gronk, R.I.P. He was on Family Guy this weekend.
Great cameo.
I don't know that by watching Family Guy, let the record state.
Somehow Big Ben and Brady haven't met in the postseason since Ben's rookie season a dozen years ago.
That season he went 15-1. The Patriots actually not only faced Landry Jones instead of Roethlisberger in Week 7, but they faced a laughable list of quarterbacks this season. Carson Palmer, Ryan Tannehill, Matt Moore, Tyrod Taylor twice, Brock Osweiler twice, Charlie Whitehurst, Cody Kessler, Andy Dalton, Landry Jones, Colin Kaepernick, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Bryce Petty, Jared Goff, Joe Flacco, Trevor Siemian. Russell Wilson was the best quarterback they faced all year, and he had an off year. And the Pats lost that game, coming off their bye week. Pats had the #1 scoring defense in the NFL, but you take out the advanced metrics and they look middle of the pack. By the way, that is not to say that the Patriots aren't good, because they absolutely are. The matchup to watch, I think, is going to be the Pittsburgh-Steelers running attack versus the Patriots defense. Le'Veon Bell, of course, has been out of his mind. Another 170 yards on 30 rushes against KC.
He has a chance if he rushes for 150 yards. It'll be the first time ever someone's hit 150 3 different times in a single postseason.
Well, it won't be easy because the Pats have a very good rush defense. One of 3 teams this season to not allow a 100-yard rusher, and only 6 rushing TDs allowed.
They've gone 24 straight games without allowing a 90-yard rusher. So,
They've gone 30 games. I have stats.
That's good.
I got stats.
That's
too.
real good.
You
No.
guys have all these stats. You guys
you're-
took the big ones before I could go.
The Pats, as good as they are, have not faced any sort of offense that has the kind of weapons as Roethlisberger, Brown, and Bell. The 3 Bs. Herbs. They call them the 3 Bs, and they like selectively choose whether it's the first initial or the last initial. No, man, it should be Brown, Bell, and Boswell. Roethlisberger.
He wishes.
Yeah.
how about 57-year-old James Harrison just dominating the NFL?
Yeah, James Harrison, 38, blew Chris Collinsworth's mind on the NBC telecast on Sunday. I have to say it again, this guy is 38, how does he do it? Yes, Chris Collinsworth, how does the 38-year-old giant human being still play in the NFL? Oh, it's the $350,000 of acupuncture he gets every year.
Must not talk to his family either.
Bill Belichick still doing this thing where he pretends not to know what social media is. I've been watching Snapface or InstaChat. Bullshit, Bill. You are all over your girlfriend's Instagram page. I see you on Instagram, Bill Belichick, recording right into the camera.
Ryan Shazier has a pick in 4 straight games, which is kind of cool.
Whoopity-doo.
And leads the NFL, has not had eyebrows for any of those 4 games. He's got alopecia.
Is that one of those toy dogs? Little purse dog?
I actually don't know that he has alopecia. I just assume because he doesn't have eyebrows.
Nah, he does.
Okay. Phew. That's the first fact checking you've done all episode.
No, he's got alopecia.
He got it under the wire.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this line here. Patriots by 5.5. Now, my concerns here are the Steelers. As high as the ceiling for the Steelers offense is, Roethlisberger's accuracy of late and the season has really kind of bothered me. I don't know how good it'll be on the road in New England. But at the same time, the Pats have really played not great competition. They've had a bye and another bye, really, this week so far in the playoffs. So what are they gonna do against actual competition? I think it's gonna come down to the Steelers pass rush. If James Harrison and Bud Dupree can get home to Brady a little bit.
Yeah, no one's talking much about the Steelers defense, but since their 10th game of the season, which is when their winning streak started, they're 3rd in the league in both points and yards allowed per game. I think their defense can keep it tight. I would take them with the points.
I'm going to take the Steelers to at least cover. I don't know if they're good enough for the win in New England, but I think they're good to cover 5.5. That is our show. Thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a comment below and give us that like, too. We'll see you next week. Probably, if we do an episode.
Pro Bowl, baby.
Okay.